Yeah, what of it?
Welcome to the Yeah What of It podcast. My name is Harry. I'm here with my amazing co-hosts.
It's your boy Jake.
And of course it's Kehan.
And of course it's Kehan. So, it's been literally a week since we recorded the last one. What have you guys been up to?
Friday?
No, we recorded it on a Thursday.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, because I went to the pub. I only go to the pub on the Friday.
No, yeah, it was a Friday.
Shit.
Because Jake was coming from the pub. Yeah, he's correct.
Well, immediately start with lies.
It means we're trustworthy news sources.
These past 6 days, I've done I had a rave for my stepmom's 50th. That was pretty cool.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I achieved nothing this week.
Yeah.
At work, my ticket queue is so full, and every time I look at it, the number's getting bigger. But my morality to do it is just going further and further down. It's a vicious cycle.
Your queue is big and it keeps getting bigger.
No! I have also achieved fuck all this week.
How did you go about achieving fuck all?
Well, the thing is, I don't really know. I'm now looking at my calendar. It's pretty empty, to be honest. Not much really happened. However, earlier, I don't know why I YouTubed this. I decided to search funk cover of the Perry the Platypus theme tune.
Oh god!
And now YouTube just keeps recommending me this one channel which just takes random clips from Phineas and Ferb, just completely out of context. And one of them was like, just Phineas looking dead at the camera and just being like, I know what your problem is. You're a psychopath. I mean, it just stops. The more I watched, the more I got recommended, and I spent about 10 minutes watching a compilation of when I'm presuming you two have seen it.
Of course.
When Professor Doofenshmirtz sees Perry in disguise and goes like,
"Oh yes,
what are you supposed to be?" Like, there's a Halloween one, and he's like, "Oh, what are you supposed to be? A child in a sheet?" And then he takes the sheet off, and he's platypus, and he goes, "Oh, a platypus in a sheet," and then he puts the hat on and he goes, "Perry,
Perry."
I watched a compilation for 10 minutes of just that scene, but with different scenarios. So I had a very productive day. To be honest, when you're a kid, you always think, I can't wait to be an adult. And I sat alone in my flat. I've got a jug of popcorn and a stein of beer. And before this, I watched 10 minutes of Perry the Platypus.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm almost 25. Oh, if we ain't got fuck all to talk about this week because we've done nothing with our lives, I suppose we should just move into the next segment.
Wacky theme tune now.
Well, that's a bit fucking weird.
Do we all have our news stories for this week?
I vaguely do.
Yes.
I got distracted.
Yeah. I got my news stories.
Okay, that was a very enthusiastic yes from Kehan.
I definitely have my news stories. As a matter of fact, I actually got two. I give you options. You can either go to sunny South London first, or we can go for Peru.
Oh, Peru is shouting out to me.
Peru.
Yeah, Peru.
Right. So
Peru.
you've all seen the movie The Purge. The Purge.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know the premise of The Purge, right?
Yes.
So in Peru, they have a celebration on the 25th of December where you can basically fight other people you have arguments or discrepancies with. So it's not officially part of their law, but it's not illegal kind of thing. So if you've had annoyances with your neighbours or anything, you basically wait till the 25th, beat the crap out of each other, and then everyone just goes drinking at the end of it, being happy. And I think to bring more of that to society, we could solve so many issues.
Hey, Kehan, how would you fancy going to Peru on the 25th? I've got something I want to ask.
Just start slugging it out, and then as long as the drinking's there at the end. But think how much of society we could fix with fighting. Just one day.
Yes and no. Because some dickhead's going to bring a knife to it.
Yeah,
Or, like,
Someone's going to ruin it.
That's the
Everyone
rules.
else.
That's the rules. Don't be a dickhead.
Yeah,
right? You
if you
fight,
brought that
and then
to
after...
England, there'll be some scabby prick with a fucking switchblade who doesn't like getting punched, but he'll be
Cool.
the one that everyone wants to punch. Okay,
Right.
so what's your second news story then?
My
Yeah.
second news story, this dog walking company is warning people in South London, especially in the Croydon area, your dog should not eat the poo after 2 dogs got sick and 1 died after eating a meth addict's poo. Obviously, it's bad because
Oh,
the dog
dear.
died, but I never thought that was a worry. Don't eat that poo. It might be a meth addict.
I mean, that's the only poo I eat. If it's not meth riddled, I don't care.
Mm.
How can you tell what's meth poo?
You get that
It's not.
secondary high, which is just a little bit weird and, shit.
It's like a lightning bolt of ice on your tongue, mixed with shit.
Fresh human dung to get the cobbles.
It's like licking a battery and an ice cube at the same time. Harry, have I shown you the 5-minute Crafty Panda charger?
Oh,
No.
God.
Do you know what? I don't need to show it to you. I will find it and I'll send it to you after this. But essentially, you know how people are obsessed with 5-minute craft?
Yeah.
Let fucking aluminium forge just pour it into a sand mold, and you've now got a new rake with a spanner on the side of it, or whatever people do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Crafty Panda did that, but they did it for an American phone charger, the plug.
Yeah.
Make that out of aluminium and stick that in the wall.
That doesn't feel right.
It's not. That's why.
100% not right.
That
You were gonna
feels dangerous. They're getting creative with birth control, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Depopulation. There's too many of us. How are we going to get rid of them?
True. Actually, yeah. I never thought of that. If you
Yeah,
put
yeah.
enough stupid videos out, someone's gonna fall it. Like all those stupid challenges, like the blackout challenge,
Yeah,
the NyQuil chicken. That was another stupid one. I reckon that's it. It's them culling the stupid people.
There goes Kehan. He's just left the chat.
Oh god, he's off to try more Tide Pods.
He's off. He's a jumper. He is. He sees them and he's just going for it.
Hello.
Hello.
There you go. I don't know why it just disconnected.
Oh,
You're
I had my
jumping Tide
theories.
Pods, aren't you? What I don't
Right.
understand about that is not only must it taste vile, but also it's that weird plastic which I don't know. I touched it. It makes my fingers feel weird. But
Yeah, but it's because it just starts dissolving on your fingers, doesn't it?
yeah, I'm not. Imagine it in your mouth.
I mean, is it much different to eating sugar paper?
Gummy bears. Oh no, sugar paper is different.
That dissolves in your tongue as well. I'm just thinking of things that dissolve in your mouth. I'm not suggesting it tastes the same. I'm just saying for that sensation.
Minstrels, melt in your hand. Melt in your mouth, not your hand.
Yeah.
Minstrels definitely melt in your hands. Before we bore our zero viewers, I'd like to hop onto my quick old news story.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Because as you're fully aware, my attention span is very small. And while searching the web today for hotels to put people in, Bing threw up something that I thought was amazing.
Why is it always Bing?
It's because I use
Bing.
Internet Explorer, and that uses Bing,
Oh,
Oh God!
and I use
I'm
that because
getting
it's the
word nonce.
Right. Either way, right? It threw up. AIs have the same brain thinking as pigeons, right?
Okay.
It's true. It is 100% true.
Yeah, it turns out that AIs figure out problems and learn the same way that pigeons do, which is just like brute forcing it, getting until they get the correct answer.
Yeah.
Which I thought, that's quite interesting on the part that AI is dumb as fuck and is a pigeon.
Yeah. Because people think AI knows everything. It doesn't.
No, but on the flip side, right? What if pigeons are just AIs? Pigeons aren't real.
Alright.
Pigeons are drones controlled by the government, as we all know, obviously.
Of
They
course.
sit on the power lines to charge up. You've never seen the inside of a pigeon. Not properly.
What I hate about this is I know you're joking. However,
There are tinfoil hat wearers out there who believe that pigeons aren't real and they're government spies.
I've typed "are pigeons" into Google. These are the top
Oh, no.
results. Are pigeons vermin? Are pigeons protected? Are pigeons real? Are pigeons smart? There's a webpage called pigeonsaren'treal.co.uk.
Oh God, no!
They
I
had to go
told
on
you.
the news.
I
Did
told
you not hear
you.
about them?
No.
No.
They started like a
existed.
cult following that pigeons aren't real. Okay, because they're not. It's a fact. I'm on this team.
There's a whole diagram of them.
Yeah, pigeons aren't real.
Oh no!
They are drones. right? And it got so massive and people got so wound up that the guy who runs the page had to go onto like national TV and they were like, can you just tell people that pigeons are real? And he was like, no, they're not. And the FBI contacted him and was like, can you tell people pigeons are real? And he's like, no, I'm not. Pigeons aren't real. He's caused lots of controversies with his truth telling about pigeons.
Oh, they've got a whole shop. You can buy a
What?
surveillance pigeon model.
Exactly.
It's not very big.
Stories. Why does a pigeon bob its head when it's walk? The answer to this phenomenon is image stabilization.
That is so... I've got so many problems with that.
Turns out pigeons are robots. I wanted to tell you that as the first story, but I thought if I lead with that, you'll dismiss me. So what I'll do is I'll tell you that pigeons and AI think the same and get someone on my side, and that was Kehan.
My story this week, 5th February this year, so it's a recent one. Missing life-size Shrek statue puzzles police after monstrosity vanishes without a trace.
What? Like, wait, was it in public? Was it a public statue?
Why was there a public statue of Shrek?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Okay.
Did they just have a public statue?
I'm not sure why it's there. However, it's also there with a statue of a dragon. And guess the weight. Okay.
Of what?
The Shrek statue.
Oh,
Was it metal or stone? Is there a picture of it?
Of course there is. That's what it
That's
looks like.
horrendous.
Yeah, it's not a great statue.
Right.
Guess the weight.
30 kilos?
I'm going 63 kilograms.
It's 91 kilograms.
Jesus Christ, what's that made of? Adamantium?
It's
adamantium's really light.
14.33 stone. It weighs
That
more
is
than I do.
heavier than me.
I weigh more than that statue.
The local police department put out a Facebook post with the image of this fucking terrible Shrek statue, saying, and this is in all capitals, "Have you seen me? This approximate 200-pound cement Shrek sculpture has gone missing from his home on Mountain Road. If you have any information on his current whereabouts, please reach out to our department or return him in the condition you found him. The dragon sculpture he lives with is frustrated and lonely."
Can I point out just a couple of issues I've got with this?
Yeah.
There's a reference picture on the right, and as you'll notice, not only is his waistcoat the wrong colour and the wrong length, right? He's also not got a t-shirt on underneath, nor a belly button, which we know Shrek has. He's also not wearing trousers, which we know Shrek wears, which, slightly upsets me. And his eyes are the wrong colour.
There's a lot wrong with this.
There's a lot wrong with it. I feel like that's Shrek's sticky cousin, Craig, who just comes in and like, oh, can I touch your things? And he just wipes his snot on your bed.
That's horrendous.
It's just such a bizarre news story.
Oh,
This is
man.
America. It doesn't seem too outlandish.
They're nicknaming it the Shrek napping. People are going on a Shrek hunt. One person commented, "I have so many questions." Another said, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen, hands down." And then someone's made a fair point. They've put, "Just read that someone was robbed of a 200-pound Shrek statue. Remember when people thought we would have flying cars by now? Nope, we have Shrek." But I suppose they don't have Shrek. Someone's got him, but they don't.
Yeah, Shrek is... Maybe they do have Shrek. They've stolen him, and that's what they're saying.
Oh, it's like an admission.
By the quality of that statue, I feel like it wouldn't take quite as long to make a replacement.
Next week, I want you to have a picture of a Shrek statue that you've made, Kehan.
Oh, please do.
I challenge you.
What am
I
I
don't
gonna
give a
make?
fuck. I challenge you to make a statue of Shrek.
It's got to be out of cement, because this one was out of cement.
I won't make you use cement.
Oh, you get it
First
easy.
of all, add an hour to mix cement. That's a downfall.
It's just
Probably
like making
water.
bread.
I've never
You
made
make
bread
it.
either.
And then
Of
you
course,
pour it.
everybody knows how to make bread.
Next section.
Show me what you got.
I like the wheel noise. I want that every week.
Well,
That's
if you're
the new
lucky.
wheel noise.
So we're going to spin the wheel, and we're going to pick one of our. So far, we've got 61 questions, and answer it. So here we go. We got 51.
How long of reading flat Earth theory facts would it take you to start thinking there might be some point to it?
Do you have some flat Earth facts for us?
The Guardian made this science, so let's see how well this is.
The Guardian did.
Oh, did you know that rapper B.O.B.
Bob.
has caused a furore by tweeting that the Earth is in fact flat, and you only need to look at some evidence to come to the same conclusion?
Evidence. I'm doing air quotes.
Exactly.
No one can see me because it's an audio media, but evidence.
Evidence.
Do you know what? The general argument seems to be that because they can't prove the Earth is actually as round as they want to prove it, the Earth must be flat.
No, that's not true.
Can I please read you the craziest small paragraphs I've ever read in my life? Written
Go
by
for
The
it.
Guardian.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so some might take issue with this, based on flimsy evidence that they can see buildings, hills, trees, mountains, and things like that everywhere, and maybe in them, on them, right now. There is an example of how blinkered people are. If you look closely, there are clues everywhere. For instance, what's the tallest supposed mountain on Earth? Everest. Except it isn't. The name is a clear giveaway. It's a morphing of never rest. Because if you wanted to go to the biggest mountain, you'd literally never rest. Because it isn't actually there. What about all those people who've climbed it, you say? Well, considering all the people who died supposedly doing so, how do you die climbing something that isn't there? You can't. They were obviously killed to protect the conspiracy, whereas those who survived were willing to play ball. Okay? And if it isn't clear enough, pretty much everyone who attempts to climb the Everest takes oxygen with them. Why would you do that? There's oxygen all around us in the air. Wherever they're going, it isn't on Earth. You know where you do need oxygen, though? The moon. That's where they're going. So-called mountaineers are being sent to the
Excuse
moon
me?
in order to fake climbing Everest. This is why NASA had to fake the moon landing with astronauts, because it was already filled with mountaineers.
Mountaineers!
Right?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I have a lot of
Just-
issues.
Some might still object because they're sitting in a tall building. They're not, though. They only think they are. In truth, everyone is breathing in a potent mix of hallucinogens that are constantly in the air all around us and cause us to perceive these buildings and tall things, but there are none. How do these hallucinogens get in the air? Well, that's what chemtrails are for.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh no! Wait, this is just leading on to each other. But carry on.
I don't know if I want to... Oh, no. I don't
Please,
wanna...
please continue.
Don't worry, these
horrendous.
hallucinogenic compounds aren't provided by evil Big Pharma. They're actually secreted by the shape-shifting lizards that rule society.
Oh no! Stop! This is no. I thought it was bad that there was just one conspiracy theory, but they're all he's trying to plug them all into each other like there's a massive puzzle. The
It's
lizard
like the
people-
MCU, but for conspiracy theories.
No.
They provide the secretions to keep the population in line, believing that things like the Earth is round and buildings exist. The few times people have
Hey,
actually tried
buildings
to make
exist?
buildings don't exist, Kehan. You're smoking crack. But the few times
From a
people
lizard's
have actually
anus.
the few times people have actually tried to make a tall building, like the World Trade Center, it has been destroyed by the government.
No! Fuck!
I knew that I was gonna say that. I knew it.
You know what, though?
Oh,
I'm very impressed by how these have all been tied together.
how they've managed to link them all together. I'm surprised they didn't just like Salt Bay in a bit of Australia doesn't exist as well.
No, I mean I'm skim reading. They've moved on to Atlantis and how thick the Earth is only 7 miles thick. So
7 miles thick, and it's flat.
it's flat. Yeah.
I'm sure
And
we've dug a hole deeper than 7 miles.
why
let's
aren't there any
make it flat.
buildings? This is what I'm stuck on. And why isn't Everest a thing? Is that supposed to be the edge of the world or something?
Nah, because if you stood at the top of Everest, you'd be able to see the curvature of the Earth.
Right, okay. If
But
I get in
obviously
a
you don't.
plane, I can see the curvature of the Earth.
No, that's because you're in a tube pumped full of chemtrails.
Oh, of
And
course.
because they
How
got-
silly.
They got a fisheye lens on the windows, obviously.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm such a
So,
buffoon. What?
After I've
fucking
reeled off all these
bollocks.
facts, how closer are you guys to feeling like you're going to be a flat earther?
I'm ready to throw hands with a flat earther.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mark
Hmm.
Zuckerberg was made in a lab.
Made in a lab.
Yeah, like, the dregs of the Powerpuff Girls fell on the floor. The professor stepped in it and out crawled Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, here's the thing: if he was made, he would go on to create Facebook, which is arguably one of the best ways to spread proper information about flat Earth. So maybe he's one of us.
To vulnerable old women? What do you mean? It's only old people that fall for the
Mate,
fake,
Target audience. Target audience.
This is who we're going out to, Kehan. I've just shared our link around every retirement home in the High Wycombe area.
Yeah. We're gonna convince everyone over the age of 55 that the Earth is flat, and they will accept it because they saw it on Facebook.
Exactly. There's a minion stood next to it. That's credible. My
I
mum
just-
posts minion memes and it makes me sad.
Oh, no,
Shit.
he doesn't.
She does.
Oh, I love that.
What is it? I love cooking with wine. Sometimes I put it in the food.
Oh, God, that makes me cringe so bad.
I know all of them though. Like dance like nobody's watching, sing like no one's
Yeah.
listening. Shut the fuck up.
I just found one that said, "I'm in shape." Unfortunately, that shape is West Germany.
Oh, God, that's not what I was expecting.
The shape is round.
Round.
Another one, yuck. I just stepped in a big pile of Monday.
Oh, my sweet lord, that is atrocious.
Did you just fall over? No, I attacked the floor. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
If you don't, I will.
Exercise? Question mark. I thought you said extra,
Extra
fries.
fries.
Extra fries.
I can't even see these. I just know where they're going.
A cop pulled me over and said, "Papers." I said, "Scissors."
No,
I'm
And
in.
drove off.
And he shot me 47 times in the chest.
Oh, God.
Respect your parents. They pass school without Google.
Oh, why is there a minion in a maid dress?
Oh, that's it. I did a push-up today. Well, actually, I fell down, but had to use my arms to get back up. So, close enough. Now I need chocolate.
Oh,
Right, before we get too derailed, do you want to spin another wheel another time before we go?
oh, you know what? That one didn't take too long. So, yeah, let's spin the wheel again. How would you handle being Ben 10?
Just to clarify, I'm me now. I just wake up and I've got Ben 10 on my wrist.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd quit my job.
yeah.
I'd march down to MI6 headquarters. Because,
Okay.
as every British person, I know exactly where it is.
Well,
And then
yeah, you can Google where it is.
I say,
You know where
excuse me.
MI6 is?
Yeah, I say, excuse me, sir. I don't mean to alarm you, but I can turn into aliens. And they'll say, no, you can't. I say, if you don't shoot me, I'll show you. And then they'll say, fuck off, security. And then I'll slap my wrist. Boom. And then I'll be an alien of some description. And they'll be like, that's quite cool. And then from there, I think I'll just be James Bond, but being able to become an alien.
I've just Googled MI6 directions. There's instructions on how to get there by tube, bus, or train. It's also on Google Maps, so that's helpful.
You're now also on a watch list.
I'm on our watch list. Anyway,
Jesus.
Ben 10. Kehan, what would you do? You've got the Omnitrix on your wrist. What are you doing?
Which Omnitrix?
The
Mate,
OG
I
on the
don't
trip.
know. The
Surely.
original?
I want the Ultramatrix.
No.
What, from Ultimate
Oh.
Ultimate Alien?
Yeah, the one where he's like managed to unlock everything and he's just like, cool, I can do what I want when I want. The first one's kind of crap. It's like, oh no, the thing's bleeping red. Now I'm gonna change.
He figures it out, though. You've got to figure it out as you grow up with it, too.
Hmm.
Figured it out accidentally. He was fiddling with the buttons.
It was a happy little accident.
Yeah, just like you.
So I got me original Omnitrix.
Yes.
What am
Yeah.
I doing with it?
I
I don't know.
Obviously, I'm going to stay as grey matter for as much as I can. Use my advanced knowledge to just, like, build the ultimate tech empire. Elon Musk? Nah, we got Kehan at the top now.
So, Kehan, you're going to spend as grey matter forever.
Yeah, I'll be building, obviously not forever, just while I'm building the ultimate tech empire. then I'll live my life as the world's first multi-trillionaire. After the watch has served its purpose, I don't need the other stuff.
You're not going to just
Cushy.
like you could do UFC as Diamond Head or Forearms for shits and gigs.
Nah, that's boring. That's like playing GTA with the cheats. It's cool for a little bit, but it gets a bit dead after a while.
Well, enter MMA as grey matter then. Mix it up.
MMA is great, man.
Yeah.
Why did he say MMA and then instantly went to Diamond Head? Surely it would be Forearms.
Well, you say that. If I punch someone who's got muscly arms, it's only going to hurt so much. I've never once thought, let me slam my hand as hard as I can into this rock, and hopefully the rock will say ow.
Yes, Jake, but hear me out, right? Have
No.
you ever arm wrestled someone?
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm not saying the strength disparity is not to be overwhelming. I'm just saying it's going to be really hard to fight something that's going to hurt you so much when you hit it.
I just want to cycle back quickly to the question, have you armed wrestled someone? Imagine if you said no. How fucking weird that would be.
Have you ever arm wrestled someone? No, I haven't partaken in such barbaric.
My mum said I can't do violence, so I've never had a thumb war either.
I've never had a thumb wrestle.
I don't want to incite a thumb war.
Make some love, not some war.
So, we're going off of the first Omnitrix, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
To clarify, Ripjaws,
Yeah.
Wild
Yeah.
Butt,
Yeah.
Ghost Freak, Grey Matter, Forearms, Stinkfly, Heat Blast, Diamond Head, Upgrade, and Accelerate. So we had most of them.
Yeah, I didn't even say Cannonball or the Wolf Dickhead.
He got like 2 add-ons, didn't he? He got Cannonball and he got
The wolf.
Wildvine?
Oh, I forgot about Wildvine.
Yeah.
So he had Cannonball and Wildvine, and then he had the wolf that
Oh.
scratched his wrist, and he became a werewolf.
Yeah, and Upchuck.
Oh, Upchuck.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the little battery dickhead as well. What was the battery one called?
Oh, it was Buzzshock. Buzzshock. I think I would turn into Ripjaw just for like a month or so and just try to find Atlantis. So that would be my first month. I'd fuck around as Accelerate for a month, just running around, maybe causing mild inconveniences to people. Then I'd probably go Upgrade so I could learn how to use my own computer properly. And then
You'll pretend to be Merman for a month, then pretend to be the Flash for another month.
Yeah, there's a theme, isn't there? You know what, I wrote this question and I thought, this would be easy, this would be fine. But it's nothing I really want to do with any of these aliens. Your memory of Ben 10 is outstanding.
I loved Ben 10.
This is like my memory of ET.
Yeah! I was going to say, does someone want to do an outro real quick?
Get fucked, eat pie.
Woo! That's been the podcast. Thanks for listening. Join us next time. Listen to the other ones. It's all just shit. Thanks for listening. I will smell you guys later.
Bye.
I will sniff your feet. Goodbye.
Yeah, what of it?